That right there is my mom. And that's my dad. They got married in 1977 and decided for their honeymoon to do a road trip from South Africa all the way to Southwest Africa, now known as Namibia. That part of Africa was way different back then, and can imagine it was sad to experience the social segregation of the apartheid, which means in Afrikaans, apartness. Tough times, but my parents, far away from the cities, back in the countryside, they experienced an amazing journey discovering Africa, its wildlife, and its people. A true adventure that more than 40 years later brought them back to Namibia. But this time, they brought the whole family to celebrate over 4 decades of being happily married.
Os quiero mucho, papis.
Qué bien lo estamos pasando. Qué felicidad mía ver esta familia tan unida y tan maravillosa y juntos todos aquí en las Áfricas.
Entera.
A lo loco.
Ah, lo loco. Se vive mejor.
A lo loco se vive mejor.
We mixed some hunting with some traveling that allow us to experience Namibia in a complete different level. The trip started in the Tosa National Park. Located in the north of the country, is one of the largest national parks in the world, with more than 20,000 square kilometers. Amazing views and some incredible animal encounters. We traveled then to the south to visit Damaraland, a very special area of the country with some unexpected high mountains and fresh riverbeds in the middle of the desert. A unique elephant population has adapted to the terrain and conditions and called this place home. I have always found fascinating learning about how not only animals but also people adapt to live in such hostile environments. After some tourism, it was about time to do some hunting. Our bows got lost during traveling, but luckily I had packed a recurve bow and some arrows in my normal luggage. It's the first morning. We're gonna sit on a blind with a recurve. Short, might be 15-20 meters. We're gonna sit on the water on the morning and hopefully something will come in. Let's go check the blind. Namibia experienced in 2019 the worst drought in history, which brought animal populations to the lowest of lows. Although there are many waterholes, the problem was the lack of food originated by the drought, making animals starve to death. Spaniards are worldwide known for their love of hunting pigs, so when a warthog comes in, it's something that we never pass. It's bleeding a lot. No, a bit high. I think it's a little bit high and back, but I could see blood. So I don't know if I got the lungs or.
I saw many blood on the spine.
10 meters. I think we may got a warhog. Finally. Big. Already plenty of blood in there. There's more here. Psst. Psst, psst. Yeah, there's blood there. Yeah. Is this one? You see? All this is blood. It just went through the tree. So it hurt. It's not down underneath the tree like this. Hey. There's the warhog. Beautiful, beautiful warhog. Skulk. Come here. Yeah, so super happy. This warhog took 2 or 3 times to come in. He came really close, 10 meters. I made a decent shot, and but very effective because it was blood everywhere, and he has maybe only ran 150 meters, and it's a beautiful old boar. First African animal with the recurve. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Ole, que hoy es viernes de mercadillo. Control the situation. After a couple of days, the compound bows made it back to camp. We have now 2 compound bows in the blind, and we are ready to make some blood. Pig is going first, unless something that she doesn't deserve comes in. Hunting from a blind requires a lot of patience, but at the same time, when wildlife comes in, it will allow you to observe nature very close on its purest form. With such a critical situation due to the drought, animal health condition was extreme, and calling wasn't ever been more necessary. This old skinny sow was a great example and gives Vic her first opportunity on an African animal.
Yeah, good shot.
Pues la verdad es que yo que no les tenía mucho aprecio a los falcocheros, pues me ha parecido súper bonito, me gustó. Esta mañana cuando ha tirado Pedro el suyo he dicho, va, creo que a mí también me gusta, ¿no? Y sí, la verdad es que ha sido muy emocionante.
Enhorabuena.
Gracias.
Probably the highlight of this form of hunting is being able to spend some time with my wife and see her hunt on a more relaxed scenario than usual.
Mi primera balliza. Tiro que ya quedaba ahí. Sitio casi. Qué guay. Me encanta.
¿Qué labios tienes? Quítate un poco. Tranquila.
Seeing animals coming your way, getting so close and just having a bow in your hand, it's always really exciting.
La codilla, tira. Sí. Yo creo que puede caer ahí. ¿Qué tal va? Springbok now. Perfect slot.
That being said, it was about time for me to do some spot and stock hunting by my own.
Starting today, spot and stop with William.
There it is. My impala. Wow. Beautiful impala. Beautiful, beautiful impala. Beautiful morning spot and stalking here in Namibia, and we get to drop a beautiful impala on a riverbed. We didn't got it on video because it's already hard enough, but I have many stories with impala. It has been one of those animals that I have always have a hard time, but finally, beautiful, beautiful impala, and it's hard to beat a spot and stalk in Africa. Can't be more stoked. Just put a stock on a nice springbok. Sorry, at 55. So we just recovered this beautiful springbok. It's probably one of the animals I wanted to shoot the most here in Namibia. Spot and stock, 55 yards, and we just recovered it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful animal. After the short hunting break, it was time to continue our road trip with the family. We drove by the Skeleton Coast, all the way to the town Swakopmund, a very special place full of things to do, where we visited the salt farms, did some dune desert driving, and why not, some shore shark fishing.
¿Sabéis? Lo voy a sacar.
Dale ahí.
Vamos.
¿Estamos listos? I don't have time to fish much, but more than bringing the fish in, I really like understanding how to read the conditions and the techniques used to trick the fish to bite the bait. That's the essence of fishing.
Get bronze whalers, which is the copper shark, and then we get the cow sharks, 7 gill. You get your spotted gullies, they go up to about 38 kilos, 40 kilos max. And then you get hound sharks and sometimes rays.
Mantén ahí. Recoge. Up. That's a wrap. Carlos got a nice shark. Awesome time here in Namibia. To conclude an awesome trip, we finish in the southern part of Namibia, in the Namib Desert. We are climbing tallest dune in the world. We travel all around the world visiting and experiencing some of the most remote and unique places. And trips like this makes me wonder if sometimes we focus so much in the hunting part that we miss out on some incredible experiences. Thanks Mom and Dad for being such an inspiring example to all of us.
Choca.
Bien ahí, chicos. El Santi. La mamá. El Papa. Aguspi, Vic. Cabezazo.